These three poems are from my eyewear collection, The Seed Vault, which came out in November of 2019. The first is the first poem in the collection. It's called Suspension. To float on your back, arms spread out wide, fingers riding the skim of the pool's surface, legs stretched from your hips and loose at your knees, the sounds of all things below amplified, and all things above blunted by the filters that are the air bubbles in each ear, and not to kick at the pavement that is not supporting your feet, or to twist at the neck to measure the distance to contact, is to have faith that the water will hold you. And this, in turn, is the faith that the trees, whose leaves leap back into focus at each opening of your eyes, will not fall. And this, the faith that the sun that reddens the insides of your eyelids will not go out, and that when you emerge, trailing streamers of water from your skin, someone will be there, if not at the pool's edge with a towel, then in the darkening room to which you climb the freckled stairs, and, if not there, then in the night that has just begun to hum with the cicada's cry, and, if not, then on a day you have not yet imagined, on which you will return to float in the pool, arms spread out wide, your breath, your buoyancy, suspending you in an element of belief. The second poem is from part 3 of the collection. It's one of a series of sonnets about the history of the city of San Antonio, Texas. It's called The Devil's Ballroom. Don Albert's ghost leads a ghoulish swing band through its paces even today. He died in San Antone in 1980, but hide your eyes from the ruins of the Shadow Land, and tune your ears to the baked clay jazz of the Territory Band, whose brass charts so gladdened the feet and lightened the heart, and you'll hear the tunes drifting through the gauze of the years. Albert blew with Troy Floyd's boys from 26 to 29, then led a band whose every brazen horn swell said, "We bring you sin and all its host of joys." The ballroom grew so hot with Albert's sound that the whole damned place burned straight to the ground. Finally, a poem from section 2 of the book. This piece is called Industry. Oncidium volcano midnight, or volcano queen, flouts a dozen 5-piece blossoms in lemon, rust, and cinnamon on every budding stalk. Its care requires the genius only of constancy. Moderate the medium, measure the morning sun through a gauze of sheer curtain trimmed to filter the light, and collect rainwater to avoid the softening salts that tune the city's water to our skin. Be honest about what you can and cannot control, though this requires that you learn to lean in and whisper nothing, nothing, nothing. Do not promise the work, work the promise of every tiny shoot that speaks of leaf or flower, knowing that none is guaranteed to return the fiery burst that brought you to your first devotion, but that one might one day do so long as you remain humble, unseduced by your own glowing vision, holding up instead the mundane dignity that bends to the call of a workaday song. Thanks to everyone at Eyewear Black Spring, and thank you for listening.